Small Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananda Koti Osnamani Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Vilas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem se kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Ki Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakti Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Radha Krishna Gaur Thakur Radha Kundi Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Ganga Mai Ki Jai. Yamuna Mai Ki Jai. Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Navadip Bhakti Vrinda Ki Jai. All glories to Darshan. All glories to Darshan. All glories to Darshan. Thank you very much.
Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam
Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam
Guna karma vibhagashaha
Guna karma vibhagashaha
Tasya kartaram abhimam
Tasya kartaram abhimam
Vidya kartaram avyayam
Vidya kartaram avyayam
Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam
Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam
Guna karma vibhagashaha
Guna karma vibhagashaha
Tasya kartaram abhimam
Tasya kartaram abhimam
Vidya kartaram avyayam
Vidya kartaram avyayam
Chaturvarnyam
Chaturvarnyam
The four divisions of human society.
The four divisions of human society.
Maya,
Maya,
by me.
by me.
Srishtam,
Srishtam,
created.
created.
Guna,
Guna,
quality.
quality.
Karma,
Karma,
work.
work.
Vibhagashaha,
Vibhagashaha,
in terms of division.
in terms of divisions.
Tasya,
Tasya,
of that.
of that.
Kartaram,
Kartaram,
the father.
the father.
All, api,
Abhi,
although. Mam,
Mam,
me.
me.
Vitti,
Vidhi,
you may know.
you may know.
Akartaram,
Akartaram,
as the non-doer.
as the non-doer.
Avyayam,
Avyayam,
being unchangeable.
being
Translation. According to the three modes of material nature and the work ascribed to them, the four divisions of human society were created by me. And although I am the creator of this system, you should know that I am yet the non-doer, being unchangeable.
Chaturvarnang maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagas. Tasya kartaramapi mang vidhi akartaram abhyam. So, beginning of human civilization is this varnashram dharma. The Vedic system is varnashram dharma. The people known as Hindus in the world, the Hindu is a term given by the Mohammedans from Indus. Indus river is there, now it is in Pakistan. So people beyond the Indus river, the Mohammedans in Arabia and other countries, they pronounce H as S as H. Instead of Sindhu, they used to pronounce it as Hindu. So people living, crossing the river Indus or Hindus, they were called Hindus. Otherwise, this Hindu term is not seen in any Vedic literature. The real meaning is the people who observe the varnashram dharma. 4 varnas and 4 ashramas. 4 varna means Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shudra. And below the Shudras, they are called Chandalas, Panchama, 5th grade, less than the Shudras. That natural division is there everywhere. Brahmana means the most intellectuals, most intelligent person. Intelligent means one who knows, who has got sufficient knowledge. The Brahmana means he has got sufficient knowledge even up to the understanding of the absolute truth. Brahma janati iti Brahman. So that is first class men, Brahmana. So intellectuals or very intelligent class of men, they are everywhere, all over the world. You may call them Brahmana or not, but a class of men, very intelligent, that is available in every part of the world. So Brahmana means the intelligent class of men. And Kshatriya means they are less than the Brahmanas. And Vaishyas means less than the Kshatriyas, and Shudras less than all of them. It is a question of intelligence. The Chaturvarnam Maya system, Krishna says, these 4 varnas are created by me. So anything created by God, that is not monopoly for any class of men or for any country. Just like the sun is created by God. The sun is the thing which is enjoyed by all parts of the world. But there are countries, Western countries, where sun is not visible, covered by the cloud. Any country, any part of the world which is covered by cloud and the sun is not visible, according to Shastra, such country is condemned. Because although the sunshine is there, but certain condition, they cannot enjoy the sunshine. Therefore, from the Western countries, when people come to this country, especially in India, when they see from the Arabian Sea bright sunshine, they very much become astonished. How nice sunshine is here. The sunshine is the property for everyone. But according to intelligence or according to fortune, they enjoy it. So Brahminical culture also the similarly. It is just like sunshine. It is meant for everyone. But the people must be intelligent enough to take it. Unfortunately, this system, although India was observing very rigidly, now it is slackened or practically nil. We have lost our Brahminical culture, the Chaturvarnam Maya system. This is due to the influence of Kali Yuga, Kalau Sudra Samabha. In the Kali Yuga, practically everyone is a Sudra or less than Sudra. Less than Sudra is called Chandala. Sudras, sometimes Sudras also eat meat, but the less than Sudras, they have no discrimination. They eat even dogs. The dog eaters, they are described in the Shastra, Sapacha. Swa means dog, and Pacha means Pachanti, cook. But Krishna consciousness is so nice. It is said in the Shastra, Ahavato sapachopi gadiyan jajjibhagre namatubham. Even a sapach, chandal, dog eaters, if he learns from the spiritual master how to chant Hare Krishna mantra, he is gadiyan, he is glorified. In another place also, that Sapacho, Chandalopi Dijasreshta, Hari Bhakti Parayana. Even Chandala, he becomes greater than a Brahmin, provided he becomes a devotee of the Lord. Hari Bhakti Parayana. So ordinarily, when people are not on the standard of Bhagavad Bhakti, devotees of the Lord, there is division of the society. There must be. Otherwise things cannot go on. In the Shastras we find that there is division even in my body. The brain division, the hand division, or the arms division, the belly division, and the leg division. The brain division is the Brahmin, and the arm division is the Kshatriya. Gives you protection. As soon as somebody is going to attack you, immediately, automatically, you spread your hand. Kshatriya, khat means injury. In Hindi it is called khatra. So, khat trayate. The Kshatriya's business is one who can save you from being injured by others. That is Kshatriya. And Brahmana means the intelligent class. So as in the body, the brain is also required, the hand is also required, the belly is also required, and the leg is also required. Although the activities of the leg is not so important than the activity of the brain. Comparatively studying, the brain is most important part of the body, this head. If you cut the head of a man, then in spite of possessing the arms, belly and legs, he is dead man. But if you cut the hand or the leg, he can live, and the brain can work. This is an example. Similarly, when the society is divided nicely in this four division, the Brahminical culture, the Kshatriya culture, the Vaishya culture, and the Shudra culture. Brahminical culture means people should learn how to speak truth, satya, shama, how to control the mind, how to control the senses, sattva, sama, dama, titikha, how to become tolerant, arjava, how to become simple in life, how to become clean, how to acquire knowledge, and how to practically apply the knowledge in daily life. Jnanam vijnanam, astikam, and astikam means full faith in the Vedic literature. That is called astik. Astika generally is called atheism. So, if one has full faith and full knowledge in Vedas, he becomes theist. If he has no sufficient knowledge in the Vedas, he becomes atheist. So, just like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Vedana Maniya Bodha Hoila Nastik. The Buddhists, they did not accept the authority of the Vedas. Therefore, they are called Nastik or atheist. That is the definition. That if you do not accept the authority of the Vedas, then you become atheist. So, this is the Brahminical, one of the Brahminical qualification is how to live under the Vedic civilization. That is Brahman. Similarly, Kshatriya, Teja, Shaurya, very powerful, and Kshatriya will never go away from the battlefield. Kshatriya's business is in the battlefield either to become victorious or lay down life. That is Kshatriya. He is not coming back from the battlefield without being victorious. No. That is Kshatriya's business. Not like Kshatriya, therefore they are in charge of the government. Nowadays, the Kshatriyas, they do not go to the government. Practically there is no Kshatriya. That is stated in the Shastras. Asangaskrita kriyahina mlecha rajanna rupina. Mlecha. They have no their Kshatriya qualification. Mlecha, unclean. Mlecha means unclean, without any Vedic culture. They are called mlecha. Anyone, it does not mean that a particular class of man is called mlecha. Anyone who is unclean and does not abide by the injunction of the Vedas, they are called mlecha javana. That is the Shastric term. So, Krishna says, for the upkeep of the society, there must be this cultural division of the society, namely Varna and Ashram. But at the present moment, people do not know what is the aim of life. They do not know. Nati vidu sartha gating hi Vishnu durasayadi bahirarthamani andha jathandhai rupaniyamana stepi satantra urudamni badhya stepi satantra urudamni badhya andha jathandhai rupaniyamana. People, because the Vedic culture is lost, the system of Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya is no longer existing, neither there is training. One politician, minister in Calcutta, he came to see me, I was talking. So why there is chaotic condition? And the simple reason is there is no, this Chaturvarna system is lost. Practically, without any Brahminical culture, Kshatriya culture, people remain as Sudras, the fourth class men or fifth class men. So unless there are first class men, second class men, at least third class men, only fourth class, fifth class, sixth class men, how they can conduct? That is not possible. Therefore, it is enjoined, the Chaturvarnamaya system. This division of the society must be observed. educational institution there should be, but the education, just like in university, there are different departments, medical department, engineering department, or biological, and so many, psychological, chemical, physical, they have so many departments. But there is no department, Brahminical, Kshatriyakal or Vaishya, nothing, because they do not know what is the aim of life. They are simply interested with the bodily comforts of life, that's all. Never mind what is our next life, what kind of life we are going to, but this is a fact. Therefore we have to study Bhagavad Gita very seriously. The beginning of Bhagavad Gita it is said by Krishna, Tatha dehantara prapti. There is dehanta. After leaving this body, I have to accept another body. Tatha dehantara prapti dhirastatta namayati. Dhiro means those who are sober, intelligent. They know that what is death. Death means giving up this body and accepting a transmigration of the soul. That is death. So dhirastatta namayati. A dhira who is learned, he knows. But others, adhiro, there are two classes of men, dhira and adhiro. Adhira means not control, animals. Yes, an animal cannot control. The human being is gradually coming to the platform of the animals because they are being conducted on the bodily concept of life. Jasyatma buddhi kunapeti dhatuke sadhik kalatra disubho maijjadhi jatirtha buddhi salile nakarhiche saeva gokhar. Anyone who is thinking that I am this body, Jasyatma buddhi kunape means this bag, tridhatuke of kapha vitta payu. Am I this body? A first-class intelligent man is composed of this body. What is the composition? The blood, bone, flesh, muscle, stool, urine. Does it mean a first-class man is composition of these ingredients? But foolish people are taking their bodily conception of life. No. Tatha dehantara prapti, dehinasmin jathade. This is the first understanding of knowledge. But people do not understand that within the body there is soul. They are so full. Therefore they have been described in the Shastra, Saeva Gokhar. This class of men, they are no better than the cows and the asses. So you cannot become happy in the assembly of some animals. Therefore people are so much disturbed at the present moment. There is no sober life, zero. If you want peaceful life in the society, then you must accept this program, Chaturvarnam Maya system. There must be Brahminical class of men, Kshatriya class of men, Vaishya class of men. The Vaishya, generally we understand Vaishya means the mercantile class of men. No. At the present moment, the so-called Vaishyas are Shudras, less than Shudra. Why? Now the Vaishya's business is Krishi Goraksha Vanijam Vaishya Karma Svabhava. The Vaishyas must be engaged in producing food grains. But they are not interested. They are interested in opening factories for bolts and nuts and tires. Goodwill tires, Goodyear tires. Now eat tire and bolt nut. Now you cannot eat. You have to eat rice, and rice is 10 rupees per kilo. That's all. Because no Vaishya is producing food grain. This is the defect. They don't see the defect. They simply howling, bawling. Oh, it has increased price. Why not increase price? There are millions of people in Bombay city who is producing food grain, but they are known as Vaishya. What kind of Vaishya? There is no Brahminical culture, there is no brain. There is no Kshatriya who can give you protection. There are so many defects. So, if you want to remodel your life, the society, the human society, nationally or internationally, everything is spoken here international. Then you have to take to the advice of Krishna. This is the purpose of Krishna consciousness movement. Wholesale, thorough overhauling of the human society. We have not manufactured anything, concocted things. It is very scientific. If you actually want to fulfill the mission of your life, then you have to take to this advice of Bhagavad Gita. Very scientific and spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead without any defects. If I speak something, there may be so many defects because I am imperfect. Every one of us is imperfect. We commit mistake. To err is human. There is no human being who can say boldly that I never committed any mistake. That is not possible. You must commit mistake. And sometimes we are illusioned, pramad, that we are all, because we are accepting this body as I am, which I am not. This is called pramad, brahm pramad. Then vipralipsa. I have got brahm. I commit mistake. I am bewildered. I am illusioned. Still, I am taking the position of teacher. That is cheating. If you are defective, if you have got so many defects in your life, how you can become teacher? You are a cheater. Nobody is teacher. Because without being perfect, how you can become teacher? So this is going on. And the last defect is that my senses are imperfect. I cannot see properly, I cannot smell properly, I cannot touch properly, so many defects. Just for example, I am seeing the sun every day, but I am seeing just like a disc. But it is 1400,000 times bigger than the earth. So Shastra Chakshusyat, there you must see through the Shastra, not with these eyes. Just like they say sometimes, can you show me God? Have you seen God? Well, can you see God? You cannot see even the sun properly. How can you see God? Why you are proud of your eyes so much? If you cannot see even material object, and you cannot see even the spirit, soul, you are seeing daily your father, and when your father dies, you cry, oh, my father is gone. Well, your father is lying here. How do you say your father is gone? No father is gone. You know how it is gone? Now he is dead. How he is dead? That means you are seeing your father so many years, but you did not see who is your father. Now he cries, now my father is gone. Well, where is gone? He is there, lying on the floor. So just see our how much defective our eyes. I am seeing the body of the father and I am thinking, he is my father. Saeva Gokhara. Ass and cow. The seeing of the ass and cow. So in this way, we are defective. How we can guide the people? How we can become teacher? How we can become leader? Andha jathandhi rupaniyamana. Jashatma buddhi kunam. They andha. I am andha, blind, and I try to lead others andhas. Therefore there must be chaos. This will not help us. We must see through the eyes of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of God. We must study Bhagavad Gita perfectly well. How to read? Evam parampara praptam. Through the disciplic succession. As Krishna said, you have to accept that teaching through the disciplic succession, not concocted meanings. I am a very good scholar. I passed my DSc or MSc or MA. I can comment on Bhagavad Gita in my own way. That is rascaldom. That is not understanding of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita means you must understand what Krishna says. That is understand. But generally it is done, kill Krishna. There was no Krishna, there is no battlefield, there is no Mahabharata. I have my concoction about Krishna. This kind of commentary and understanding of Bhagavad Gita has spoiled the whole world. Therefore, in the Western countries, so many Swamis and Yogis went there and they misrepresented Bhagavad Gita. Of course, everyone knows in the Western country Bhagavad Gita. Every institution, every gentleman, learned man knows that there is a nice book, Bhagavad Gita. But they read these faulty commentaries, they cannot understand. Now we are presenting Bhagavad Gita as it is, and they are now understanding what is real Bhagavad Gita. And therefore they are now devotees. For the last 200 years, so many Swamis and Yogis went there and talked about Bhagavad Gita. Not a single person became a devotee of Krishna. Now you'll find thousands. Why? The Bhagavad Gita is being accepted as it is. This is the secret of this Krishna consciousness movement. So, our only request is that if you want happiness, if you want to prosper, make your life successful, you must read Bhagavad Gita thoroughly as it is. As Krishna says, don't try to misinterpret. Krishna means this, and Pandava means this, and this means this. Don't make this foolish rascaldom. Take as it is, Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says that matta paratarang nanyat kinchijasti dhananya aham adidhi devana chaturvarnang maya srishtam. Here it is said. Krishna says chaturvarnang maya srishtam. You cannot cancel this system of varnashram, then you will suffer. You cannot cancel. You must accept that there must be a class of men, real Brahmana. Not that I am born in a Brahmin family and I am doing the work of a cobbler, still I am a Brahman. No, not like that. Guna karma vibhagasa. Krishna never says the Brahmin is born in a Brahmin family. Here it is clearly said. Chaturvarnang maya system guna karma vibhagasa. Guna means quality. As you purchase something, that it is good quality, nice quality. Similarly, you should accept a Brahmana, a Kshatriya, a Vaishya, a Shudra by the quality and by the work. Not only that, just like you qualify yourself as a lawyer, but you do not practice, so who will call you lawyer? Nobody will call. But if you are qualified and if you are practicing, everyone will say, okay, sir. You will go, people will go to consult with you. But if you do not practice, simply you have passed a legal examination, nobody will come to you. The two things are required. The Brahminical qualities and work like a Brahmin. These two things, if you are born in a Brahman family and you are all blessing to you. Oh, what power you have got to bless me? You are not in quality, not in work. But people accept it. Panditji. What kind of Panditji? Pandita. Pandita means one who knows. That in Bhagavad Gita says, Pandita samadarshina, vidya vinaya brahmani, gopi hastini, sunichecha sapakecha. Pandita samadarshina. This is the Pandit, definition of Pandit. Not this rascal Pandit, that rascal Pandit. Pandit means one who has attained the spiritual platform. That is called Pandit. Pandita samadarshina, vidya vinaya brahmani, a learned Brahmin, a gopi, a cow, hastini, an elephant, sunich. Sunich means chandal, sunich means dog, and sapak, those who are dog eaters, chandal, pandita samadarshana. How is that? Pandit has become mad that he is seeing the Brahmin, learned Brahmin, and a chandal and a cow, everything on the same platform. How? But because he is not seeing this body, he is seeing the soul. That is Pandit. Otherwise, how is Pandita Samadhi? He is not madman. Those who are advanced in education, learned, they see that everyone is living entity, part and parcel of God. He is under condition now. So, let him be awakened. Uttishtata, Jagrata, Praptaparan, Nibodat. This is Pandit business, to educate. Just like the human being, one who hasn't got the spiritual knowledge, it is the business of the Pandit to educate him. Uttishtata, Jagrata, Praptaparan, Nibodat. You have got now this human body. In the animal body you could not understand what is spirit, soul, what is God. Now you have got the opportunity. Uttishtata, now get up. Praptaparan nibodat. You have got this opportunity to understand. Adhato brahma jigyasa. Now it is your opportunity to inquire about jivasya tattva jigyasa. These are the instructions in the Vedic literature. Tattva jigyasa. The human life is only meant for tattva jigyasa, to understand the absolute truth. And that requires Brahminical culture, not the dull brain of Sudras and Chandalas. They cannot understand. Therefore, there must be an institution to educate Brahmin, to educate Kshatriya. That is required. Chaturvarnam maya srishta. If you don't do it, if you simply produce Sudras, bolt nut manufacturers, technicians, then how you can be happy Sudras? This is the business of the Sudras. This is not business of Brahmana. You keep Sudras, but there must be Brahmanas also. Just like leg is also required, the brain is also required. You cut the leg, simply keep the brain, that is also defective. And if you cut off the brain, then everything is finished. This is going on. There is no Brahmana, there is no Kshatriya, there is no Vaishya, only Shudras. So how you can be happy? Therefore, it is very essential to understand this verse. Chaturvarna, 10, a class of men. Everyone equal. There is intelligent class of men. But their brain is being misused, and intelligent man is being taught technology, to how to manufacture machine. This is Sudra's business. This is Sudra's business. Misused, brain misused. There must be university where brain is properly utilized. Here is a child, or here is a boy, he has good intelligence, train him as Brahman. Less than that, train him as Kshatriya, train him as Vaishya. Everything is there in Bhagavad Gita. There is no difficulty. So if you actually want happiness, prosperity of this society, not only of this society, the all human society, they must accept this Krishna consciousness movement, and then they will be happy. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. What was the first statement of the lecture of Prabhupada? Yes. Keep it on only always.
Prabhupada said that the beginning of human civilization is Varnashram Dharma.
Haribo. What did he speak about the term Hindu? Mataji also, if they want to answer, they can raise their hand. Yes, Mataji. Give her.
Prabhupada said that the term Hindu is not found in the Vedic scriptures. It comes from the Mohammedans and the Arabians. The people living on the other side of the Indus River were called as Hindus because the Arabians referred to S as H. So that's why Hindus.
Haribo. How did Prabhupada explain the term Brahman?
Intellectual and intelligent person.
Haribo. He has got sufficient knowledge. Brahma janati iti brahmana. He knows that I am not the body, I am spirit soul. How are these four Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra decided based on what? Yes, Guru.
Based on guna karma.
That is general. In the sequence we are going, the way Prabhupada explained.
Quality and work.
That is same in, he said in Hindi, in Sanskrit you said in English. Yes.
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Haribo! Prabhupada's words, he said, Brahman means the intelligent class of men, and Kshatriya means they are less than the Brahmanas, and Vaishyas means less than the Kshatriyas, and Shudras less than all of them. It is question of intelligence. Prabhupada said anything created by the Lord, Maya Srishtam, Guna Karma, Maya Srishtam, Chaturvarnyam, Maya Srishtam. Anything created by God, what did he say? And he gave an example also. Yes, Andadipro.
It is meant for all, the whole world,
Yes.
so not for any class of people. So he gave the example of the sun, that the sun is created by God, so it is for everyone. But actually, because some places sun is not there.
Sun is not there?
Sun is there, sunlight is not, sun is not visible.
Sunshine is not there.
Sunshine is not visible. So they have they're deprived. So but actually, sun is there. Sun is for everyone. Similarly, according to fortune, Prabhupada used the word fortune there. So people may have different levels of access to the same thing.
Haribo! The Prabhupada said there are countries, Western countries, there is sunshine is not available, covered by the cloud. Any country, any part of the world which is covered by cloud and the sun is not visible, according to Shastra, such country is condemned. So all the venture for going to Western countries, people are mad to go to condemned countries and they will become condemned themselves then. Anyway, but for preaching we could go to make them fortunate. So Prabhupada said Brahmanical culture is also like sunshine. It is meant for everyone. Which verse did Prabhupada quote from Skanda Puran?
Kalau Shudra Sambhav. Everyone in this Kali Yuga are Shudra and less than the Shudra.
Haribo! What is the difference between a Kshudra and a Chandala? Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhupada said that Sudra also will, Chandala will not have any discrimination. And
What kind of discrimination? Where?
While eating, in eating he will not have any discrimination. Chandala is dog eater actually.
Yes, the Shudras generally may not eat meat, but they may eat meat also. But the Chandalas are having no discrimination. They eat even dogs. Shopacha. Haribo! What is the meaning of the word Gariyan and which verse Prabhupada quoted for that? Yes, okay, behind.
Gariyan means glorified, he said, and Aho Vachas Sopasato Gariyan, that verse he quoted from Srimad Bhagavatam.
Meaning?
That anyone who takes the names of the holy name, he is glorified, even he is Chandala.
Haribo! Where is the division of society needed? Okay, you are here.
To keep up the society clean. To
Give up the society clean.
Keep up.
Keep up. Okay,
According to
something in the sequence we are going, that comes little later. Yes.
When there is when there is no God consciousness, then the division is needed.
When people are not on the standard of Bhagavad Bhakti, that is devotees of the Lord, there is division of society. In devotee community here we don't discriminate. We don't say no, he is Brahmin. No, all are devotees. You know. Haribo. Then Prabhupada gave corresponding analogy. How there is a division somewhere else also. Where is that division and what is it compared to?
There's division in the body also, like you have brain, you have hands, belly and legs.
What are they compared to?
To Brahmanas, Kshatriyas. Brain is compared to the Brahmanas, hands to the Kshatriyas, belly to the Vaishyas and legs to the Shudras.
Haribo! So all are required in the body. We need head also. We need arms also. We need belly also. We need legs also. But most important is brain. In this context, Prabhupada said first brain. Because if the brain is cut open, then the person will not survive. Whereas legs are cut, not that we cut, but somehow they get cut. The person can survive, the brain can continue working. So Brahminical culture is most important. So Prabhupada did not quote the verse, but he spoke about Brahminical culture. What does Brahminical culture consist of? Yes, Tribhangopal.
Satyam, truthfulness, Sauchyam, cleanliness, Samo, control of the mind, Dhamma, control of senses, Arjavam, that is simplicity, and Titiksva, tolerance, Jnanam, knowledge, Vijnanam, it is application of knowledge. Astikyam means accepting the authority of the Vedas.
Faith in the Lord. Haribo! Who is a theist and who is an atheist? Yes, Mataji.
A person who believes in the Vedas, they are called
who?
A person who accepts the Vedas, they are called as theists, while those who reject, like Buddhists, they are called as atheists.
Rivo. They said if one has full faith and full knowledge in the Vedas, he becomes theist. If he has no sufficient knowledge in the Vedas, he becomes atheist. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Vedana Maniya Buddha Haila Nastik. Buddhists, they don't accept Vedas, so they are atheists. If you do not accept the authority of the Vedas, then you become an atheist. One of the Brahminical qualification is how to live under the Vedic civilization. What is a mlecha? Yes. Okay, Raghav Guru.
Those who are unclean.
Harivo. Mlecha is unclean. Mlecha means unclean without any Vedic culture. They are called mlecha. Anyone. It does not mean that any particular class of men is called mlecha. Anyone who is unclean and does not abide by the injunction of the Vedas, they are called mlecha. Then that what Prabhu said, that there must be this cultural division of the society, namely Varnashram. Or what? He only can answer. Somebody was here. He can answer.
To keep up clean in the society.
To keep up the society. For the keep up of the society. Ribo. That means keeping the society up. Otherwise the society will be down. All Shudras or less than Shudras. When one particular politician approached Prabhupada, Minister of Calcutta, and he had the question that why there is chaotic condition, what was Prabhupada's answer, solution? Yes.
Because people are not following Varnashram system.
Okay. Haribo. What is current definition or the things that are happening within educational institution, and what does actually educational institute have? Yes,
There is medical, engineering, biological, psychological, everything, but not Brahmanical, Kshatrikal and Vaishya.
Haribo. Not all these medical department, engineering department, biological, psychological, they are only interested in the bodily comfort of life, sense gratification. They do not know what is the aim of life. No engineer, doctor, psychiatrist and all, they don't know. How did Prabhupada explain Dhira and Adhira and give the verses also related to that? Yes, Sudhamana.
Prabhupada said that those who are controlled, they are called Dhira, and those who are not controlled, they are Adhira. So Adhira are like animals, those who cannot control.
Dhiras or Adhira?
Adhiras. Dhira is animal.
And verses?
The verse quoted was Dehinusmin yatha dehe kaumaram yavanam jara tatha dehantara praptir dhira satrana muhyati.
Haribo. Dhira means those who are sober, intelligent. They know that what is death. Death means giving up this body and accepting another, that is transmigration of the soul. So they know. Dhirastatrana muhyati. One who is learned, he knows this. Animals don't know. And those who are adhira, for them also Prabhupada quoted one verse. The word doesn't come adhira, but in Bhagavatam. Yes.
Nate vidhu swarthagatim hi Vishnum durasaya hi bahirarthaman.
Was that quoted anywhere?
Is not that?
That is later maybe. Not Nate Vidu. Yes, Abhishek.
Prabhupada quoted Esyatma Buddhi Kunapetru Dhagak.
Meaning?
Gokhara means one who is not
one who thinks himself to be the body and those other things, but Prabhupada was focusing on one who thinks himself to be body and not the soul. the body is only the focus, then such a person's mentality is compared to that of a cow and an ass. Hari Bol. Then in this only, after telling about these cows and asses, then Prabhupada said, you cannot become happy, dash, 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 dash. Yes, Venkatesh Prabhu.
We cannot become happy amongst animals.
In the assembly of animals. Hari Bol. So we all go in the name of human beings, but then if our mentality is thinking that I am this body only, the whole focus is on the body, then it's all assembly of animals, some animals, and one cannot be happy in the assembly of animals. Therefore people are so much disturbed at the present moment. There is no sober life, dhira. If you want peaceful life in the society, then you must accept this program, Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam. What is the current understanding of the term Vaishya? And what does it actually mean? Yes. Poshani my group.
Vaishya, anybody is producing nuts and bolts in industry, is called as Vaishya, but actually they should be producing food grains.
Krushi Goraksha
Vanijjam.
Vanijjam. Hari Bol. Because nuts and bolts we cannot eat. The Vaishyas are producing something which is meaningful. If you actually want to fulfill the mission of your life, then dash, 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 dash. Fill in the blank. Yes, bro.
Like one must accept the words of Krishna as it is.
The advice of Bhagavad Gita. Hari Bol. Why Krishna's? Why not my own understanding? Yes.
Because to err is the human being. We have so many defects.
How many?
4 defects.
What are they?
Pramada, Brahma, Vipralabha and imperfect sense. I don't know the Sanskrit term for it. Imperfect sense is last.
Karana Patav. Karana Apatav. But that Prabhupada did not, that is okay, but what is the English understanding? English meaning?
Means to get illusion and to commit mistake and to cheating propensity and last imperfect senses.
Hari Bol. So we have all these defects whereas Krishna doesn't have them. What is meaning of a teacher? And if he is not teacher, then what is he? Yes, Tribhangupal.
If one is not a teacher, he is a cheater. Who is a teacher? He is always perfect and he has proper knowledge. Pandita Samadarsin. Pandit. He should be Pandit.
Hari Bol. So one has to rise himself above these 4 defects. Then he will be proper teacher. If not, then he is cheater only. He may go in the name of a teacher, but actually is a cheater. What is the argument Prabhupada offered for those who want to see God? They say, show me God. Yes, no.
Prabhupada said that we cannot see one's sun or material things, then how can we see God?
And you cannot even see the spirit soul. Hari Bol. And in this context only, when he said that spirit soul, he gave something about day-to-day life. Yes, Sri.
He gave the example of a father and a son. When the father dies, the son says that my father is gone, father is gone. But all the life, the son believes that his father is a body. Now body is the same body is there. Now how can you say the body, same father is gone? So you cannot even know who is your father. So that was the example Prabhupada was giving.
Hari Bol. I am seeing the body of the father and I am thinking, he is my father. Saeva Gokharaha, ass and cow. The seeing of the ass and cow. So then Prabhupada said, we must study Bhagavad Gita. perfectly well. Evam parampara praptam. Then he quoted that DHC, MAC, MA. I don't know whether these degrees exist. But at least MA exists. Okay, Prabhupada said MSc, but they wrote MAC. But anyway, Prabhupada sometimes says like that. So many degrees we have, but they are useless because we don't know only who we are. Prabhupada said Bhagavata means you must understand what Krishna is. But what is the understanding of the scripture, of the scholars who write commentaries on Bhagavata? Yes, Mataji.
The scholar thinks that now I am intelligent, I took the degree, I can write my own commentary.
So what does he write in the commentary about Krishna?
That there is no Krishna, there is no battlefield, nothing is there.
Yeah, kill Krishna. There is no Krishna, there was no battlefield, there was no Mahabharata. I have my concoction about Krishna. He doesn't write that, but like that. Haribo! And Prabhupada said this kind of commentary and understanding of Bhagavata has spoiled the whole world. Then he spoke about our Bhagavata and Krishna consciousness movement. What did he speak? Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhupada said from last many years, many scholars have written commentaries.
Prabhupada said last 200 years.
No. So many scholars have written Bhagavad Gita, commentaries on Bhagavad Gita, but not a single person has become devotee of Krishna. But after Bhagavad Gita as it is came, so many people have become, thousands have become devotees of Krishna.
Yeah, Prabhupada was referring to Western countries. So that's why he said last 200 years, because America has been existing for last 200 years. So for 200 years, Swamis and Yogis have been going from India. Prabhupada, the way of his speaking. And then not even one person became a devotee. But we have written this Bhagavata, it is as it is, complete perfect knowledge. So thousands have become devotees. Haribo! So Prabhupada said the Bhagavad Gita is being accepted as it is. This is the secret of this Krishna consciousness moment. If we cancel the system of Varnashram, what happens? Maybe 2 words or 1 word. Yes, Sudhavanath Prabhu. He said the same. That is true, but Prabhupada's words. Havoc word was not used in today's lecture. Then we suffer. Haribol. For Prabhupada. Because he is telling why are we suffering? Because only we have given up the system of Varnashram. So then he spoke about this guna and karma words. How did he elaborate on guna and karma words? He gave some example also. Yes, Raghav Krupapu.
Prabhupada was saying that it's not by birth, it's by guna and karma. So he was saying it's by qualities. If you want to purchase anything, then you see the quality and accordingly you do things. And then he was telling, let's say somebody is born, somebody is having the quality of, he has degree of lawyer, but now he is not practicing. Then what is the use of that? Then also he will not be lawyer like that. So same way, he should be having guna and karma, that means he should be practicing also like that. The work also should be like that.
Haribo! So somebody, I know one particular person, he has done law, he has the degree, but he is not practicing at all, not even for 1 day. So he cannot be accepted as anyone as lawyer. So Prabhupada's point is that somebody may say that he is born in Brahmin family, but he is not practicing, doesn't have qualities of Brahmin, then no, he is not a Brahmin. 2 things are required, the Brahminical qualities and the work like a Brahman. Then he spoke about that Panditji and all that, how he is ready to give blessing, but what is the use of his blessings? He is not knowing only what is a Pandita. So what is Pandita? He quoted one verse also. Yes, Antaji Prabhu.
Vidya Vinay Sampanne Brahmani Gavi Hastini Shunichaiva Supakecha Pandita Samadarshina. So he is seeing on the spiritual platform, he is not a madman who is thinking all these people are same, but he is seeing the soul, so he is on the spiritual platform.
Harivo! Pandita means one who has attained the spiritual platform. Then Prabhupada quoted the business of this Pandita. What is the business of the Pandita? And he quoted one Vedic verse also from one Upanishad. Some part of it at least. Yes.
Of Pandita is to educate.
Whom?
Educate those who have no spiritual knowledge. To educate everyone who has no.
Especially human beings.
Okay, human beings.
Yeah, and verse?
So verse. Uttishta Jagruta Varan.
Prapya?
Prapya Varan.
Nibodhata. Haribo. Then he also said about not the animals, means we cannot preach to animals because animal bodies, they cannot understand what is spirit, soul, what is God. But human beings have got the body. So Prabhupada quoted related to that. Athato Brahma Jigyasa and Jivasya Tattva Jigyasa. Now is the time for inquiring into absolute truth and Jivasya Tattva Jigyasa. The human life, what is the only purpose of human life? Yes.
Tattva Jignas, to inquire about Lord.
Haribo. The human life is only meant for Tattva Jigyasa, to understand the absolute truth. Then if Prabhupada said, if you don't do that, if you simply produce Shudras, bolt, nut manufacturers, technicians, then how can you be happy? Shudras. This is the business of the Shudras. This is not the business of Brahman. You keep Shudras, but there must be Brahmanas also. Just like leg is required, and the brain is also required. You cut the leg, simply keep the brain. That is also defective. And if you cut off the brain, then everything is finished. So both are required. Earlier he told how Brahmanas are more important. They must be there. But not that we deny Shudras. Shudras are also required, just like in the body. Legs are also required. Brain is there, he can function, but then if he doesn't have legs, then doesn't work so well. What is Shudra's business? Yes.
Is to obey all above 3.
Not general. Prabhupada's words are very heavy.
Sudra's business is technology and repairing the machine.
To manufacture machines. Haribo. Prabhupada said it is essential to understand this verse. Chaturvarnyam, brain, train a class of men. Everyone is required. There is intelligent class of men, but their brain is being misused. An intelligent man is being taught technology, how to manufacture machine. This is Shudra's business. So all glories to engineering. So we are. So Prabhupada then said, how to train a child. At university is required. Let's say there is a child born. One is a little bit raised now. So how to train him? Yes, Mataji wants to say.
Prabhupada says, if he is intelligent, give him a Brahminical training, else Kshatriya training, else should Vaishya training.
Vaishya training. Haribo. There must be university where brain is properly utilized. Here is a child or here is a boy. He has good intelligence. Train him as a Brahman. Less than that, train him as Kshatriya. Train him as a Vaishya. Everything is there in Bhagavad Gita. So what was the last concluding words? Concluding words? How did he conclude? Yes, Tribhuvan.
Prabhupada concluded that if you want to be happy, follow this Bhagavad Gita as it is and the scientific divisions of the society, and then you will be happy. Then you take the discussion.
If you actually want happiness, prosperity of the society, not only of this society, that whole human society, they must accept this Krishna consciousness moment, and then they will be happy. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai jai Prabhupada 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 jaya jaya Prabhupada. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे।